Greetings everyone. In this video I'm going to talk about some subtle thoughts that you are having that are affecting your frequencies.
Greetings. This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
Now, there are many things that can affect a source player's frequency, but one that is very difficult to get around because it is so, I'm going to say, subliminal, that it is your relationship with your parents. Your parents. And what you do to please them or to keep that relationship as scripted. Okay? Some of you are fearful of losing your relationship with your parents if you were to make your own choices and live your own life. For instance, you want to go to school to be an artist or a teacher or a musician, and your parents want you to be an accountant, an engineer, a lawyer, a doctor, and you have no interest in those fields. But because they're your parents and they are paying the bill, you decide that you will go ahead, because they are paying the bill, and you will go ahead and you will select the field that they agree to provide the funds for you. Now, in doing this, you are not really being true to yourself or genuine to yourself and to what is your real interest in the path that you would normally follow. You are being influenced strongly by those people. Now, some of you, if you don't go through with the plans that your parents have made for you, and whether they're cultural or schooling or job related or who you're supposed to marry or any of these things, if you don't follow along the path that is correct to them, that they have envisioned and created in their minds for you, that they have wanted to script for you, you are being manipulated by your parents because it's your desire to maintain that connection and to please them, or you don't want to see them sad, or you don't see, well, come on here. You're going to spend the rest of your life miserable to make your parents happy? Making choices because that's what they want for you, but not really what you are interested in or what you want for yourself? And you're worried about a severed relationship if you don't follow the line that they have painted on the ground for you? How is that empowering in your life? How is that benefiting you? It sets you up down the road for resentment, and probably even resentment right now, that your parents just can't accept you the way you are and what you want to do with your life. Now, there's a big difference here. In order to say, no, you don't want to do that, they may not fund anything else that you want to do. And you're going to have to stand on your own 2 feet. You are a powerful creator. You can do this, but you have to know and you have to believe that you can. You have to be able to create flow, income into your experience. Once you have that, you stop being dependent upon your parents and your family. Many of you are choosing the easy way because it's easier to take a free ride from parents than it is to grow up and do the work. and stand on your own feet. You see, even this is an inside job, and you need to examine why it is that you're thinking this way. A lot of young people go off to college, and mom and dad are footing the bill for them to go to college, whether they've had to borrow for it or not. And even some young people go into extreme debt going to college when how long is it going to take you to pay back that college loan? It's financial death. It doesn't benefit you. If you did the math, you'd realize it does not benefit you to borrow, to go to college, or to do anything. It does not benefit you. If you can't create the flow before you go, then what's the point? A lot of you are using education and college as an escape, a getaway, because, well, college can be kind of a party atmosphere and get you out of your parents' house and get you away from them, and they're footing the bill, and all you have to do is get some decent grades. And you have some experiences that, for the most part, probably are not the best for you, but that's your choices to make. Beneficial choices. You need to examine the choices that you're making and how they are being influenced by others in your life, whether it's your parents, your siblings, your spouse. Some of you are being influenced by your siblings because they've made life choices that give them powerful jobs, and you need to prove that you are doing better than they are. So just by their position and what they're doing, you choose something to better or one-up them in your parents' eyes, in your own eyes. Why does it matter what anybody else is doing with their life? Why does it matter what anyone else is doing with their life? If you're worried about that, then you are being insecure in who you are and your ability to create and manifest more than you could even imagine at this point in time. All of these things are deep programming that need to be pulled out by the roots. The reasons behind them. What is driving those ambitions and reasons for those choices. You need to examine what it is. And is it being true to you? Is it what you want? Many of you don't even really know what you want because you've never had freedom to choose what you want. You just know what you don't want because you've experienced something and you know that you don't want that. When you focus too much on what you don't want, empowering it in your life, instead of creating something new and positive and directing your energies towards positive changes. You get certain characteristics and personality traits. It's part of your script. Now, can those be changed? Absolutely. You can change from being a shy and want to hide yourself away person to one who can stand, because you see that's your empowerment. You recognize who you are. And those previous past programming and personality traits can be changed. They're not unchangeable. Will it be easy? Well, sometimes it's easier than others. It depends on how quickly you can tell yourself that you are not that person that is in that script, and that you are a powerful creator, and you can manifest your life and experiences as you so desire. It's all within reach. You have to know that. You have to know it within you that it's within reach. Now, does that mean that tomorrow you're going to be, boom, you're going to be exactly in that creation that you have created? No, it takes time. It's baby steps. You're going to do step after step until you arrive. Standing in your empowerment in a higher frequency. These are all choices you have to make, and it starts with not allowing other people to put you in a cage and tell you who you are, and then you believing it. It requires standing on your own 2 feet also. Being responsible for the choices that you've made, whether they turned out the way you thought they would or not. There's always consequences to choices that are made. It leads you down a path that creates more and different choices, depending on the path that you take. It's a magnificent game. It's an amazing game. And you are the creator of your experience here. You are the powerful creator of your experience here. Make choices that benefit you. Many of you are allowing relationships to keep your frequency down because you are so worried about someone else and what they're going to think and the possibility of severed relationships if you are genuine and true to yourself. Some people use emotional blackmail to get you to do what they want you to do. And if you were to push through it many times, the emotional blackmail is just that. They're just hoping that you won't make that step. Sometimes they may mean what they say, and other times they may not. But it's a choice that you have to make. It's your life. Live it. Live it to its fullness. Now, if you find the information that I share in these videos beneficial to you, then it benefits you to say thank you via gift via PayPal. The link is in the description box below. It is a frequency unlock and a flow through you that only you can do, as it unlocks frequency unlocks within you that can be unlocked no other way. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you.